Ooh, that's a little, that's just a wee bit dark. I think my coloring's off a little too. Hmm. Oh, going the wrong direction. There we go. All right. Now, I think I might need to fix just one more thing here. And then we can go truly live, start the show, all that good stuff. But, okay, I want to make sure that the focus is turned off because I hate. Oh, that makes me look a little pale. Maybe I just need to up the brightness. Contrast? No matter what I do, it just doesn't look right. I look a little sickly. Interesting. Well, I guess backlight. What does that do? Ooh, that's not good. There we go. Okay. I think that'll have to do. This is what happens when you don't have a huge budget for a production studio. But so today I am reviewing Jameson's cold brew. And I gotta say, this is one of the most disappointing whiskeys that I've had in a while. It says Jameson Irish whiskey infused with natural cold brew coffee flavor. Infused must mean something different to them than it means to me. Because infused means like, if it's infused with cinnamon, that means you throw a cinnamon stick in there. You don't stick cinnamon juice in there, like a liquid in there, right? You do the actual cinnamon stick. When you say infused with coffee, it means you let some coffee beans sit in there for a bit. Infused means, to me, it means that you've taken some source ingredient and you've sat it in the whiskey so that the whiskey takes on some of the flavors. But it doesn't mean you. You can't say I took this rot gut whiskey and I infused it with a can of cola. No, that's called a flavored whiskey. There's a reason why Fireball is called a flavored whiskey. It's not infused with cinnamon. It is. And to me, another difference of what tells me whether it's truly infused or whether it's just flavored is the proof. If it's 60 proof, that ain't infused. That's flavored. So I think Jameson got this wrong. I think they have some deceptive packaging on this. And that kind of disappoints me because I've been a big fan of Jameson's and for a while, and I gotta say I'm just really disappointed in this. I gotta get my glasses on because I can't really read. But yeah, it's 30% alcohol by volume, which means 60 proof. And no sugar added. Okay, that's nice. Arabica beans. If you know anything about coffee, 90% of coffee out there, 99% of the coffee out there is Arabica beans. So that's not really anything to brag about. Hey, we're doing what everybody else is doing. Yeah, no, that's just not that special. And it says with notes of toasted oak and dark chocolate. Yeah, no, because they basically just took a cup of coffee and they just poured it in. There's no nuance here. There's no subtlety. It's just they poured coffee in there. That's it. It's and you shouldn't have caffeine content. Like, I mean, you shouldn't be able to look this up on a caffeine website and see, see it register as much as some coffee beverages. So I drink whiskey to relax. I drink whiskey to kind of chill out, kind of get ready to fall asleep at night. The only reason you would want to drink this is for drunk juice, and it doesn't even do that well because, well, it's only 60 proof, so that's just not, yeah. So, but I mean, on the nose, all I'm smelling is coffee. I don't even smell the whiskey. I went to do this review. I've actually, I took a couple weeks off because I thought, okay, I'd like to at least, I usually do the review after I've finished the whiskey. I thought maybe over the holidays I'll get through the bottle. And this whiskey is so boring to me that I have not. Even with this, let's see, hold it up to the light. Yeah, I'm about halfway done with this bottle. That's it. That's after several weeks of trying to finish it. It's just that boring. So I'm a big fan of Jameson's, and this is just disappointing. It's kind of like a that old parental cliche. It's not that I'm angry. It's just that I'm disappointed. So yeah. There's absolutely nothing in this whiskey. This whiskey offers absolutely nothing that I look for in whiskey. It's just not there. There's nothing there. It's flat. It's boring. And yeah, I mean, you could probably even guzzle this bottle. It's just there's no finish. I mean, the mouthfeel, it's very smooth. And this is a perfect example of why when you hear somebody talk about a whiskey being really smooth, why that's a bad thing. A whiskey being very smooth means that it's probably lost its complexities. It sat in the cask too long, or they watered down the proof too much. And there's many different things that you can do to whiskey to make it smooth. And yeah, most master distillers will tell you that the perfect time to age a whiskey is actually about 10, 12 years. So your whiskeys that are 20 years old and 20 years in the cask, and they're charging a fortune for them, or 30 years in the cask, and they charge more than most of us ever make at all. Yeah, they're basically just tricking rich people out of their money. The whiskey doesn't offer much more. 10, 12 years, maybe 15. Beyond that, you're losing everything that makes the whiskey great. So anyways, that's my 10 minutes on Jameson's cold brew. I got 2 other Jamesons up. I'm assuming they're going to be more impressive than this. I'm assuming that they're going to actually taste like whiskey. Again, they say infused. I question that. This is not infused. This is flavored whiskey. So absolutely positively do not recommend. If you disagree, feel free to disagree in the comments. Disagree in length, but be respectful about it. And otherwise, I'll delete your comment. So disagree all you want. I love it when people disagree, but be respectful. So anyways, till next week, this is another episode of Nerds Drink Whiskey. Always sip, never slam, especially when it's this boring. Bye.